Hey everybody, it's Jackie. I'm so excited. Today I have my friend Arin with me. Him and I connected at our convention this weekend. He's just such a great guy. One thing about him though, and I was like drilling him about this before we got on live, is that he does like 12 jobs. Not really, but kind of. And he has bazillions of children. So Arin, I kind of want you just to kind of tell everybody what you were telling me just about your life and your craziness. And I know you and your wife do this together, so it's not like you're in this alone, but how you do this and then how you kind of fit it in the nooks and crannies of your already busy life.
Man, that sounds great. Thank you for having me, Jackie.
Yeah.
So excited to be here. Job-wise, I am a registered nurse by trade. So I do that full time. I've been a nurse for over 20 years now. I currently serve as a hospital supervisor, so just kind of running the throughput of the hospital and things. But I mean, I've paid my dues in the ICU and recovery room and things like that. I love being a nurse just because it's another outlet for me to serve people. I've been married to Christy for 21 years. We have 8 beautiful children, ranging from twins that are going to be 21 in October. I know, how could this face, have 20-year-old twins? It's very crazy, right. But collagen works really well. So I absolutely love that. But we've got all the way down to 8-year-old twins, and then we got a surprise 9 months ago. So we have a 9-month-old little beautiful girl, Emberly.
2 sets of twins.
She has just lit up our life. Just one of these things here. So it's been crazy. Life has been crazy, but we've set out with the initiative of, my wife being able to stay at home. I'm also a worship pastor. I've been doing ministry since the age of 17. So a lot of years now. And so now I'm a worship leader for our church, which is a church plant in Virginia here where we live. And I've been serving in that role for about 6 years here with this one church. So we set out with the goal to be able to keep my wife at home so she could homeschool, and she wanted to be a stay-home wife. That was one of the things we talked about when we got married, when we started having kids. That was just one of our desires for that. And so about 8 years ago, we were introduced to network marketing as a source of another stream of income, originally with the intention of her being the one running the business. But we started it 4 months after we had the second set of twins. So it kind of fell more into my lap. I'm a little more extroverted than she is. So we just kind of started tag teaming things. She's like really good at intimate, like one-on-one relationships. I'm more like, I'm going to make you believe in yourself. Like I'm going to encourage the mess out of you. So that's one of the things that I love to do, is to help people find where they're at and just try to bring the best out of them. And so the two of us together have been able to I feel like pretty well in this industry. Let's see. So I'm working full time at the hospital, 36 hours a week. Sometimes, if I have to pick up another shift, with the church hours, with having the 8 kids, running my oldest kids back and forth to work, things like that. So it really has to be strategic, and the hours that we put into our business, we have to be intentional with those things.
That's awesome. Well, just so you know, Arin and his wife have done an incredible job here at Tranont. They actually hold a 6-figure a year position. They're the position actually above me. And so I'm super impressed that you've been able to hit that with all that you have to juggle. But Arin, I know you've actually been in network marketing longer than you've been with Tranont. And so if you could just kind of share what drew you to Tranont, like what kind of things was attractive to you about this company specifically?
Well, we started with one company that was really focused on gut health, with just kind of different kind of comp plan and things like that, where we felt like we were very successful, but we felt like we were kind of on an island by ourselves. We were earning the leaders retreats and things like that, and but we felt like we weren't doing it together with other people. And so we went to another company for specific product, but after about 1.5 years there, we really felt like that the company wasn't really lining up with our values and where we wanted to go and where we want our family to be. And so I had a good friend that had come over to Tranont about 7 months prior, and we just always stayed friends and kind of kept contact with him. But it was just the community there, because we trusted them. And so when we were looking for another place, we reached out to him. We also reached out to our friend Lori Allen. That's one of our diamond uplines.
Okay.
Awesome. Here we had connected in a previous company too. And really, this industry is about relationships that you have with people and people that you trust. And so when we reached out to we heard great things from Lori and we heard great things from Jason about Tranont. And then we had a journey where my youngest son was diagnosed with a neurological condition when he was 4. And so one of the products specifically, our Soothe CBD and our Focus capsules that we have, those we started using with him and saw such significant results with him in relations to his neurological disorder that it was one of those things where, like, product wise, this is something that we could share with everybody.
Sure.
Because we're so thankful for what it was doing for him. We just felt like God was just using these products and like as tools to just further on and help him to get through these things. And then just like the community that we found here was amazing. And then on top of that, the comp plan. So not only do so basically the Emerald is like my wife's account.
Okay.
I'm a Sapphire.
Okay.
So we're a Sapphire Emerald couple for that. So we don't really talk about that very much because we kind of focused in on once the Emerald hit, like we kind of focus more on that. But we've been very fortunate here to get to work with really great people, recruiting versus not even just recruiting people personally, but the people that were recruited into our company by the other people. We've really just invested in relationships and friendships there. And so that's why we've seen continued success there. People trust us. Like we love people for who they are and where they're at rather than where we want them to be for that. And so we just try to really just try to just be Jesus to them. And just, we know like how he's built our life. And so he's used Tranont as such a huge tool in our life to be able to bless them. But Tranont it's not just another company. I mean, I've seen different cultures. Each company seems like they have a certain culture,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just been one that we just feel really aligned with. We feel that just fills our cup. We love the ownership. We love the leadership that we have. The mentoring we get here has been nothing like anything that we've been experienced before. Whether it's spiritual mentorship, whether it's financial, whether it's just business. I'm from a nursing background. I didn't do business in college, or anything like that. And then on top of that, a lot of things you learn in nursing school, it's not about the products, right, that we have here. So that's just been a lot of learning on my own journey that has been, man, this is just amazing what we have here, people we have here, and then just the business opportunity we have here.
That's so great. I love it. And I love that you guys are here. Okay. And then I want Emerald and Sapphire, guys. That is a huge deal. So I'm a Sapphire and then my husband's a Ruby. So they're like each of their accounts is one step above where I'm at. So that's a great income. I love that for you. And just, he's been able to do that in the nooks and crannies of his other crazy life. I'm like, I don't know how he does it all, but great job. He was like, I've been up all night, like working, but anyway, we love that you're here, Arin, and you guys are doing a great job. I love also what he said about his son and about those product experiences. So I would like you to share with everybody just your favorite product, the product, and it could be that one or another one, but a product that you love here and the experience you've had with that.
I'm actually going to roll back with Focus because a lot of times with all the stuff that I have going on, and I'm thinking like in different areas of my life all the time, Focus has been able to pull me back in, and just really keep me just alert and aware. And being I was working in surgical trauma ICU before my job that I'm currently in. And so, I'm working night shift with that and just trying to keep my brain firing and on point. I saw what it did with my son, but within about 30 to 45 minutes of me taking that personally, I felt so focused in on what I needed to get done that I'm like, literally, this is amazing. And I know that some aspects of it are the B vitamins, right? We know that B vitamins cross the blood-brain barrier. I'm going to get a little bit nerdy on you real quick. They cross the blood-brain barrier. And so that just keeps wakes up different parts of your brain that don't maybe wake up all the time, right? Mm-hmm. So that pulls that in. But then it's also lion's mane mushroom, which helps your body deal with stress and be more calm and focus on things. So just the natural aspects of those and me not having to require or rely on, other things that would be maybe synthetic that might be harmful for my body. That right there alone, the Focus, I don't get jittery. Like it's just one of those things where it's like my brain turns on when I take it. So I take that every day, whether I'm working or not. Like I need that in my life because it helps me be, a better person, a better dad, a better husband for that. So Focus is the deal for me. And I've seen how it's worked with my son. It's amazing. It's an amazing product.
Oh, I love it. And people don't talk about Focus enough.
No,
I actually had somebody come over here from Canada and she was just diagnosed with adult ADHD. And she had, I think she said 20 different items in her Amazon cart from just some natural things that she had been researching. And she found our product Focus and it had every single one of them of the 20 items that she had in her cart. And so that's why she joined, is because of the focus, and people just don't talk about it enough. I don't take it enough. I am so like scatterbrained. I try to do like bazillions of things at the same time, which is not the best use of your time if you're a multitasker like me. So I love that you shared that. So thank you, Arin, so much for taking time out of your busy life to do this with me. If you were listening to this and anything that we said resonated with you, whether the business or the products, go back to the person who invited you to watch this. And I know they'd love to give you more information. But again, Arin, thank you so much. I really appreciate you taking the time, and everybody, God bless you.